Hey guys, it's your boy up from the BTC, and today we're going to be taking a look at one of the figures that I hold very dear to my heart, version 6 Cobra Commander. Now, if you've watched the Destro V3 review, you would know that me and the boys of the BTC went to a disc store one day and found the Destro. Well, guess what? Well, at the disc store, there was multiple G.I. Joes. That particular day, we only bought the Destro V3 because I wasn't sure if I truly wanted to buy another G.I. Joe. But after seeing how cool his figure was, I decided this is actually really cool. And therefore, I went back to the disc store because there was a couple G.I. Joes still left. And when I went to check it out, all of them were really neon and colorful and all kind of that. And then there was this one. This one was a dark and broody kind of guy with a cool hood on his head. So I decided to pick him up, even though he was one of the more expensive ones there. And that is the story of how he became my very first G.I. Joe. But now thinking back on the situation, this was a relatively uninformed buy. But do I regret it? Absolutely not. This gave me a great introduction to G.I. Joe, and while this may not be the best G.I. Joe figure out there or the most recognizable, for me, it will always be a great G.I. Joe. And now I do realize that the figure that I bought was Cobra Commander. And if you did not know who Cobra Commander is,
what's wrong with you?
Cobra Commander is the leader of the ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world. And he's such a great and humble guy.
Idiots! I'm surrounded by incompetent idiots!
Now, while this version of Cobra Commander is not the most iconic like version 1, it has quite a likeness to version 2. Now, if you're looking for a comparison between version 2 of Cobra Commander and version 6 Cobra Commander, as you can tell, the head sculpt is different. While both of them do share the aspect of having a hood, the one on the left has a larger hood, while the one on the right just seems to have a hood, but it's more of just a mask. And while Cobra Commander version 2 looks more like a supreme dictator of evil, version 6 Cobra Commander looks more like a commander meant for war.
Stop! What are you doing? Advance! Advance! Retreat! Retreat!
And if you were wondering how he looks compared to the version 1 Cobra Commander, I'm sorry, I don't have that kind of money. And like I said, how he looks like he's meant for battle, that is further implied because this is the BattleCorps Cobra Commander. So the reason I say he's more of a battle guy is not because he's particularly look like he's buff and meaty and he's meant for battle, but rather because he's not in his royal-like dressing compared to version 1 and version 2, and doesn't look particularly like a supreme leader. But that isn't a bad thing because that just makes him look more of a badass. He's got a super nice Cobra emblem. His hood is more or less a lot smaller and therefore can be used for a lot more battle action poses. Toward the bottom of his feet he has a nice little knife attached and a holster for a gun. And this figure looks absolutely amazing. And as for his accessories, he has enough to supply a whole army. He comes with this futuristic looking shotgun, the semi-automatic futuristic gun. He also came with this sniper rifle slash flamethrower hybrid, but it came in a color gray, just that I can't find it because it's lost in my bin of G.I. Joe accessories. And finally, the epitome of G.I. Joe figures in the 90s, you always have to have a huge spring-loaded cannon. Now this of course can actually fire, and you get 2 included missiles. To load it, all you have to do is simply grab it, find the right coordination, slide it in halfway, pull it back, put it in, and then it is loaded. And here you can grab a target, in this case being version 2 rock and roll, grab the gun, and fire. He also came with a stand, but again, it's in a bin, so, picture. So overall, I think he has a decent amount of accessories. Although they are unpainted, they are quite good. So anyway, that's it for his accessories, so we should probably get into his articulation. Ball joint at the head. His arm can go up this far. Swivel at the arm. Spicy bend. A ball joint type O-ring, a high kick, his leg can go back this far, and finally a bend at the knee. So overall, his articulation is just any standard G.I. Joe figure, and it is pretty awesome. And overall, this figure is just great. I really like it. With that being said, I'm gonna give this guy a 4 out of 5 because he is awesome.
What have I done to merit such heinous disrespect?
Well, I'm sorry, little buddy. I would have rated you higher, but I can't let nostalgia do the talking. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for watching this G.I. Joe video. Like, comment, share, and do all the things that you gotta do. And remember, if you don't subscribe, you'll end up like the toys in my basement.